Hello, friends. My name is Jenny Disa, your host for this evening. I'm a senior manager at Aleph, a platform to promote the global perspective of education and career. This is a 97th career talk broadcasted live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Every Friday, we aim to bring in the valuable speakers to discuss the topic that is important to you and for your career. For the benefit of a new audience, let me quickly introduce Aleph. Aleph is an award winning edtech company, counseled over 23,000 students, top 10 study abroad consultants by Knowledge Review. Through us, you will have the option of 200 plus universities across 14 plus countries. We specialize in student scholarship and up till now distributed 23 crore scholarship to a student. So let's move on to our today's topic, explore Dubai, work full time while studying. Wow, this sounds very tempting and interesting. I'm sure I'll have an audience who would look forward to knowing how you can work full time while you're studying in Dubai. So, to discuss this exciting subject, we have with us an expert speaker. Let me do the honor of introducing him to you. Hi, Rachit.
Hi, Jenny, and a very lovely evening to all my viewers. And
Welcome to the welcome to the session, Rachit.
thanks, Jenny, and thanking Aleph Overseas for organizing this live session, just for the benefit of students, so they can make better decisions when they are choosing a international destination.
Sure. Mr. Rachit Sethia, student recruitment with University of Wollongong in Dubai. A past international student with masters from Australia, currently serving University of Wollongong, Dubai as in-country regional manager, promoter of international edtech sector. Loves traveling and last but not the least, enjoys counseling student. Welcome to the talk, Rachit. And who could be a better endorsement than promoting University of Wollongong in Dubai as an alumni of Australia, and Wollongong being the first Australian university in Dubai. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jenny, for that sweet little introduction. Really love that part.
Sure.
And so we'll be like quickly doing the question sessions. So all the topics we'll be covering about University Wollongong, a prestigious Australian university with its campus in Dubai. So we'll be having that Q&A session covering all the important aspect, courses, scholarships, fees, trimester systems that we follow, and last but not the least, how you can work full time even while studying.
Sure. So, to all our viewers, if you have any questions, please feel free to write in the comment and we will try to address as we progress. So, let's begin with the session. Moving on to my first question, Rachit. Dubai has always been known as a tourist destination, but in the last 5 6 years, it has become a popular student and study destination. In fact, a lot of not only Asian, but you have a lot of European students coming and studying in Dubai. So, if you could help me give more, going back to the history of how Dubai, turned out to be being a popular tourist destination converted into a study destination.
Right. So we all think of Dubai as tall skyscrapers, a lot of money there, big jobs, tax-free heaven, and luxury brands and shopping. So apart from that, yes, Dubai is recently been emerging as a favorite international education destinations, especially the students from the Indian subcontinent. So the regime of UAE is very progressive, and they want to make Dubai as a big hub. Much comparable to the likes of Australia, US, or Canada or UK, where a lot of international students are being attracted. So we are situated on a prime location in Dubai Knowledge Park. So it's not just us; a lot of other universities with their international campuses are located there. For your kind information, my audience, so University of Wollongong, Dubai is the first international university in UAE, and the first international campus that we had was in UAE. So a lot of firsts are attached to it, and a lot of international flavor is attached to it. We have got over 100 nationalities of students studying with us. So you name any nationality and we have that on the campus. So we started, 27 years ago with humble beginnings of just 8 students opposite Al Mula Plaza, and now we have over 3,500 students. So that's quite a phenomenal growth you can see. And Dubai is futuristic, and so is UOWD. And in tune to that, we have recently inaugurated our campus of the future in 2020. So that is how Dubai has emerged as a great international education destination.
Absolutely. So, what are the advantages of studying in Dubai than studying in, other traditional destinations, especially for Indian student or Asian student or in general?
Right, great. So there are heaps of advantages, Jenny, and many would be the first and very exclusive to Dubai, very exclusive to UAE. So Dubai is much closer to many other, education destinations. So just a 3 hours of flight from Indian subcontinent, and whereas it would take around 20 to 24 hours or even a day to land there, other countries. That's one. Another very important point is that we can focus on, especially for the student community, is that acquiring of visas, especially for the Indian students, is very easy. So much unlike where a lot of restrictions, stringent requirements are there in other Western countries, Dubai has that big thumbs up here. Another thing that girl students, especially the parents of girls kids, if they're willing to send them abroad for study, safety is the first thing that comes up in their mind. So Dubai is the second safest country on the 2021 number crime index. So, and we all know Dubai people are very strict with the rules and regulations. So rest assured, students can have a very safe learning environment there. And last but not the least, it's a big investment that the parents make for their kids when they're sending them abroad for studies. So return on investment in terms of job opportunity is very, very high in Dubai. So Dubai is a booming economy, and Expo 2020 recently concluded that there are heaps of jobs there. And so last, this list is just not the end. There are many other advantages that we can attach to Dubai.
Of course, very well. And just to extend your point about safety, I believe nowadays I have more, boys, parents of male student asking about the safety than the girls or in
Yes,
general, because
yes,
the environment and
yeah,
the personalized attention that the university cater to the kids nowadays.
right,
And also adding up to your point, Rachit, Dubai is also a country of expats. I
yes,
think 95% of the locals are from different regions, different countries, be it Asians or, from the Western
right,
destination. And hence it makes a very diverse community,
certainly,
being in that particular region and, getting accustomed as quickly as possible.
as possible, right, absolutely correct.
And not to miss the food.
Yes,
I'm sure a lot of Indians crave the Indian food, and you have full access to all the Asian and the Indian food available to you in terms of restaurant and the groceries.
yeah, you wouldn't miss any food item you name, you have that restaurant there.
Correct, absolutely.
That's a big
So
point.
USP, of course. And Rajat, what would be the popular industries in Dubai?
Right. So, as I already mentioned, the skyscrapers that we see in the Dubai wallpapers, Dubai pictures, so they house the biggest corporates in any sector that we name. So, they have their branch offices, they have their headquarters there, regional head offices of any sector you name. Currently, hospitality, tourism, transport, logistics, manufacturing, education industry, that's where even some people would like to work. So these are a lot of industries, banking, insurance, so even sports. So a lot of IPL matches are being held there in Dubai. So a lot of these jobs are being created, and UA is looking for skilled graduates, people who can fill in these roles. So it's a booming economy, a growing economy, and with the vision of the ruler of Dubai. It's where they want to take them into the future. So Dubai is very futuristic, and our courses are very much aligned to the futuristic jobs that may become available in the due course of time.
Absolutely. So, a fun fact here for all the audience who's watching, the out of top 500 Fortune companies in the world, there are 138 companies which already have their offices in Dubai. And of course, Dubai is such a planned country, planned region whereby it's just not one domination of industry, but very well, spread sector which contributes to the GDP, and hence there are job opportunity for every sector and area of profession. So if you're
So
looking to immediately start your career after completing your education, I think Dubai is the destination to be.
Dubai is the destination. Absolutely correct, Jenny.
So, Rachit, moving on to my next question. Now, since we have covered, more of highlights about Dubai, could you please introduce University of Wollongong in Dubai to students who are keen to come and study in Dubai?
Right. So, my dear students and my lovely audience, University of Wollongong, as you already know, is an Australian university. So, we have that international campus in Dubai. So, Dubai, as you all know, is the biggest hub in the Middle East. So, we have our campus situated in the Dubai Knowledge Park. So, we recently inaugurated our campus of Future, inaugurated in September 2020. Currently, we're offering 43 university degrees. So 23 of them are undergrad and 20 of them are postgrad. The famous faculties, in fact, the major faculties, that attract to international students are, computer science, healthcare, engineering, business and economics, communications and media. So you name any course and you name any bachelor's, and we have that. So if a student is looking to study, undergrad in business, we have that. If a student is looking to study, undergrad in computer science, we have that. Engineering, very popular with the Indian kids. So all the specializations, so telecom, civil, electrical, mechanical, we have those with us. And similarly, within the master's domain, so similar courses are there in each of the faculties we have. Very popular, very new degree in the master's domain would be Master of Business Analytics. So any student who wishes to study business along with mathematical and computational flavor to it, so Master of Business Analytics is one. And for your kind information, my lovely audience, all our courses are very much updated, much unlike the outdated courses that many of the colleges and universities we have in India. So generations study those courses. Here, these are very much updated, very much designed in conjunction with the corporate industry. So Master of
Sure,
Business
sure,
Analytics is designed in conjunction with SAS.
sure. Rachit, could you give more information on the accreditation and ranking of University of Wollongong to our audience?
Great, great. I mean, that's the biggest trump card we have with us at UOWD. So our courses all are accredited by the UAE Ministry of Education. They are quality assured by the Australian government's agency TEXA. So we all know that what TEXA is in the Australian landscape. And they are all licensed by the Dubai Knowledge Authority. So three things: accredited, quality assured, and licensed. Plus, on the top of it, if you pick up one particular course or any course you have, they have their professional full professional body accreditations. So AACSB for the business management programs, CPA for the accounting programs, AHRI for the human resource programs, and so on and so forth. So any student who or any parent who are sending their kids to study with us at UOWD, they must be rest assured, they must feel confident that they are getting the highest quality of international education present with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing, Rachit. Rachit, could you quickly also share on the general entry criteria and the intake that they could look forward to if they are looking at any nearest course to join? So,
Right. So I'll start with the intakes we have. So much unlike other universities in Australia or other countries, we follow trimester system.
Mhm.
So basically, we have three major trimesters: so winter,
Mhm.
spring, and the autumn.
Mhm.
So the upcoming one is the autumn one. So any student willing to go to study with us at UOWD must be looking towards the 20 September deadline. So 26 September.
Could you specify the intake in months, please?
Yes. So winter is in January, the spring is in April,
Hmm.
and the third one, the major one we have, starts on 26th of September, the autumn one. And we are all looking towards it. That's the biggest intake we are offering. Plus,
Absolutely.
we also have the optional summer school. So if some student, couldn't clear the unit in one instance, we have that option as well, so that the entire degree can be completed within the stipulated time frame. Now coming on to the eligibility and admission requirements. So we basically give admission to ICSE, CDSE, O levels, A levels, IB diploma, American high school diploma. So all these high school qualifications are recognized by us. Just to give you a heads up, 65% is the minimum that we look for. However, if some student is falling short of that percentage mark, let's say they have some percentage between 50 and 65, so they do not feel disappointed, yes, they can get admission with us. So many universities may not accept them, we do accept them, but on the top of it we add another freshman year to it. So degree, instead of 3 years, become 1 plus 3 equals 4 years. On the master's side, the eligibility criteria is a 3 on a scale of 5. So GPA of 3 on a scale of 5. However, if the GPA is less, if it's like between 2.5 to 2.9, that also is accepted. Along with that, what we do is we package a graduate foundation course where the students study 18 credit points worth of remedial subjects. That is what makes them eligible to gain entry into the master's degree. So these are all the admission requirements that we follow.
Sure. In conversion of three, it's approximately 60% that you're terming to.
Yeah, roughly. Again,
Hmm.
depending on the university to university and the different grading scales. So our
Sure.
admissions team in Dubai have that calculation with them.
Sure. So, Rachit, moving on to my next question. What now, since we are clear about the entry criteria and the general overview of the courses that are available, what would be the approximate fee, at UG and the master's level?
Very important question for my lovely audience and the students and their parents. So for the bachelor's degree, it falls around 16 to 18,000. So that's the range we have for most of the degrees. 16 to 18,000 US dollars for 1 year. So
Hmm.
annual tuition fee for the bachelor side.
Hmm.
However, for the master's side, it's just under $15,000 USD for 1 year. The
Hmm.
only program that is a bit on the expensive side is the GEMLUX, so Global
Hmm.
Executive Masters in Luxury Management. So that is a bit of expensive. So as you all know, we are studying luxury management, so it has to be a bit of on the expensive side. So the
Okay.
entire course costs you around 38,000 US dollars. So
Hmm.
all these figures that I've quoted, are just to give you a rough idea. The exact amount, how much you would be paying, and which intake you are coming. So these all are dependent calculations, and the exact figure would be mentioned in your offer letter.
Sure. And in terms of if there are merit student and student who are into sports, good grades, do we offer any scholarship in general in terms of admission scholarship or otherwise? Could you give me an idea on that?
Sure, sure. UOW is very generous in giving scholarships. So currently, we are offering 25% scholarship to students based on their
Wow.
academic achievements. So that takes a good, a good amount of a financial burden of their parents, or if they are self-financing in the other case. Plus, on the top of it, a quick heads up that currently we are offering a early bird offer of 25% off. So no academic requirement, no questions being asked, just
Hmm.
straight 25% discount if the students are accepting their master's degree offer before 7th of July.
Okay.
However, in the case of bachelor's degree, for 4 years degree, it's 25%. For 3 year bachelor's degree, it's 15%. So just a little bit of difference there. But if the student has already made up their mind that they're coming in the autumn intake, I must recommend that they must accept the offer before 7th of July to avail this straight off 25% off.
Wow, absolutely. So, any student who's interested and looking forward to come to Dubai and study, do connect with us, and we help you with maximum scholarship with the help of University of Wollongong and the admission
Certainly,
team out there before the deadline. So, do not please miss this opportunity and avail the best scholarship on offer.
certainly.
Yeah. So, Rachit, moving on to my next question now, since student are already tempted with the scholarship offers that are there, could you clear us the concept of working full time while studying, which is not very common or not possible in any other countries. So, how do students avail this particular opportunity while studying with University of Wollongong in Dubai?
Right. I think this question should become the highlight of this live career talk series. So working full time while you are studying, right? So a student who goes there on a student visa, again, they can work 20 hours part time or 40 hours per fortnight. So this is very much similar to many other countries, like Canada, US, Canada, UK, or Australia. However, working full time is a different concept, a very special and very exclusive to Dubai and UAE. So what happens is, if a student if they are able to obtain, based on their academic grades and their performance, if they are able to obtain a full-time job offer with an organization based in UAE, in Dubai, so what they'll do is they request for an NOC, no objection certificate, from the University of Wollongong, Dubai. Once that NOC is granted, students are legally eligible to work full time. So let's say, just to give a hypothetical example, so they can work, let's say, 9 to 5 in the, in the organization that gave them the job. With the weekends and the evenings left to them, they can, schedule their classes accordingly. So that is how they can study full time, as well as uh, working full time as well. So which is
Absolutely.
not
So,
possible
Rachit,
in the country.
yeah, this applies to master student.
Yes, this applies to master's student.
Great. So, any master student who's looking to study at the same time, not stop, working professionally, not stop, having a source of income, while pursuing their education, can definitely look for this option. A great advantage while you are studying, also exploring the profession that you are wanting to. So this is very much possible with University of Wollongong in Dubai and in Dubai, whereby the university can support you.
Yes, certainly. So we are the ones who can, get you that full time job opportunity even while you are studying.
Absolutely. So, Rachit, what career support, that the University of Wollongong offers to student?
Right. So, as I already mentioned, our courses are designed in conjunction with the industry standards, so they are not outdated. So, the students are already job ready even before they have set their first foot in the corporate world. That's the first thing. Another in house thing that we
Correct.
also follow is the Career Development Center. So with the Career Development Center, students get access to tailored CVs. So we have a team of experts there, assisting students how they can tailor their CVs according to UAE job market. Another thing would be preparing them for their job interviews. So many students who sometimes feel that they are in a new country, new environment, still lacking on the confidence, they must be assured that CDC, Career Development Center at University of Wollongong, Dubai, is always there to assist you. On the top of it, a cherry on the top of cake would be, we also organize career fairs. So lot of organizations, lot of companies, they come, they showcase their job profiles, which type of people they are looking for, what salaries they are offering, what's the job location would be. So they come and they showcase everything regards this. So students get the opportunity to talk to multiple companies. That's where they get to apply. So once they apply, again, in the end, it would be the responsibility of the student, based on their skills and abilities, to crack the interview and get that first job. But we are always there to give you a morale boost, tailor your CV, prepare you for the job interviews, get the companies to visit us at the campus.
Absolutely. So this preparation and career fair are not only for full-time jobs, but I understand it's also for undergraduate students who are looking for summer, internships during their breaks as well.
Certainly, certainly. So, as I already mentioned, our campus is located centrally in the Dubai
Mhm.
Knowledge Park. So, very much close to the Sheikh Zayed Road, if any one of you have visited Dubai. So, adjoining the Dubai Internet City, very next to the Dubai Media City, very close to the Dubai Innovation Hub. So,
Correct.
education and industry are very close where our location is. So, the companies, the organizations, they know that these are the students who have studied from Dubai Knowledge Park. They know these institutes, they know this curriculum, they know that these students are job ready. So, getting internships, getting those exchange programs is very much a possibility, a very strong possibility, I must say. And many students are getting it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Rachit, my almost a last question to you. With all the opportunities of being in Dubai and being with the University of Wollongong, a highlight about Dubai as a destination whereby recently government had introduced golden visa. And what are the popular courses at University of Wollongong? I'm sure there are some of them which I remember that the professors that I met did mention, and even Gerard. What are the popular courses that student can look up to achieve the golden visa? And if you could give a short brief about golden visa.
Right. So golden visa is another, a very important, can be a very important highlight for this session. So 10-year golden visa is the option. So what happens is UAE is looking for, brightest minds. So we want to attract them. We want them to stay there and work and
Correct.
contribute to UAE's economy and have a
Correct.
very fulfilling professional careers.
Correct.
So students who graduate with high scoring marks, so 85% and above, once they study with UOWD, they become
Mhm.
eligible to apply for golden visa. So again,
Wow.
I must mention this is an eligibility. So that gives you an opportunity to apply, and many students get that.
Correct.
So, especially in the courses of business students, master degrees, innovation and entrepreneurship, sciences and tech. So we are looking very of the brightest minds there, high scorers there who are academic achievers, who want to make Dubai their second home, want to stay there, work and contribute to the UAE's economy. So UAE's golden visa is for them.
Absolutely. So I believe with all the support, I'm sure there might be very high achiever student with the help
Yes.
of the University of Wollongong professors, who could get through, getting the golden visa opportunities and avail it for their better career prospect and a stepping stone.
Certainly, Jenny, certainly.
So Rachit, with this would be the end of the session. A last advice for a student or viewers who are watching the session.
So, students, my dear students, and the lovely parents, and the great audience that we are having, I must advise you that we all know of the traditional education destinations: Australia, US, UK, Canada, Ireland, New Zealand. There are so many. I must advise you that Dubai is the next emerging international education destinations. With its golden visa rule, with working full time while you are studying, with being the second safest country on earth, with a booming job economy, with a very closer education destination of just 3 hours. You wouldn't be missing your cousin's wedding or your parents' anniversary, or you can even come to India and spend a long weekend here. So that is, I think, not a possibility with students studying on a far off destinations. With all these plus points and with all the scholarship opportunities that we offer, I must recommend that you get in touch with Elif Overseas with Jenny. She's a very great counselor. Talk to them about what career goals you are after, which courses you are after. Put in the application, get the offer letter, and then make up your mind to fly to Dubai to study with us at University of Wollongong. So you'll be getting an Australian degree on the top of it. So and but you'll be spending lesser money and staying closer to your home with a very
Absolutely.
culturally diverse environment. So yes, you can make up your mind.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rachit, once again for the insightful conversation. If any of our listeners seek further information, please feel free to connect us on a helpline number 9870 or visit our website alif.in. Our experienced counselors will be happy to assist you instantly. My name is Jenny Tisa from Aleph, signing off with a promise to come back again on a scheduled Friday at 5 p.m. sharp with another interesting topic and some amazingly talented speaker enlightening you on the subject that matters to you the most. Until then, stay safe and stay excited. Thank you.
Thank you.